I understand that RuPaul's Drag Race is obviously a very rigged competition show, especially after 14 seasons. They really need to do things that give off drama still. But oh my god, this was a rigged episode.
Let's talk about episode 6 for RuPaul's Drag Race US season 14. This is your host, Annie.
I don't think you have to say US when it's a regular one, and I'm Minty.
And this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU, and I am a professional. I will keep my opinions to myself, and I will announce it's the US, so no one thinks this is like Italia season 14.
What are you gonna do with the rest of the episode when you have to give your opinion?
Go suck my dick. That's what I'm gonna do. So, Minty's a little bit heated.
I mean, this is the Drag on a Dime sewing challenge, Glamazon prime time, where they just basically get a bunch of crap and start making shit out of it. And I'm just like, for the most part, this episode is a bit boring. It's just basically people having images and concepts and hot gluing a bunch of shit together. And it's just like, I don't think this is gonna go well. And it didn't.
I mean, I felt bad for Widow Pill because before Cornbread helped her with the sewing challenges for the things her little fingers couldn't do, but this time she had to like just poach off other people's supplies.
Man, if Cornbread was there, she'd be like busting down the boxes and then taking boxes from other people. Like, give me that. Widow Pill needs her boxes.
Widow Pill is gonna make a whole outfit out of boxes.
That would've been cool, yeah. What, like, well, how come no one does that? The cardboard could act as your structure. Okay, so let's real quick go down the line of each queen and what we thought.
And how they came out as gay. JK, I'm not doing that.
Lady Camden, we're doing her toys for the thumbnail because, oh my god, this look is amazing. She looks like a Victoria's Secret angel.
She does. Like, it was so pretty, and like the way she fixed her makeup to have bigger lips.
Oh my god, it worked.
It worked so well.
It was good colors, it was unique, it was like, wow, how did you not win?
I want her to be my bed.
Even Diabetes was like, shit, Lady Camden's gonna win this shit. It's holy fuck.
I do like that moment on Tuck when like, oh, this person's obviously on top and this person's obviously on bottom, because they also know it's kind of rigged just like how the viewers do.
Yeah. So then Jasmine Kennedy, I liked her look.
I thought it was gonna be on top.
Me too. I did think it was a bit simple, but seeing who won, it's like, okay, so simple is not a problem. I will admit, I didn't like the earrings, but I love the hat.
My only problem with the earrings is that you always saw her prepping, making a dream catcher out of the cookie cutter shit, and then she goes out and one's a red earring and one's a purple earring, and I'm like, Jasmine Kennedy, you have an all red and gold outfit. Did you run out of string?
That was weird. I mean, I think she could have worked more on the dress than on the earrings, but I thought it was fine. Did they want like more gold accessories? I don't know, like if taking off the hat and earrings would have been enough to put her on top.
I like the hat.
I know, right?
Like, that looked hard to make it. Did it look like those shower things to keep soap out of your eyes? Maybe, but that's a look.
I'm still debating if I like the only rim type of hat that doesn't have like the dome part.
Oh.
I don't know. Sometimes it looks okay, sometimes it does. Like, I think if something's sticking out of your head, then it makes sense. But if it's not, then it's like, why make it only a rim?
Yeah, it depends.
Diabetes came out in her Crystal Method pink yellow monster look, and I'm like, Dia, what the fuck are you doing if you don't want to be called Crystal anymore?
That's what everyone's saying on Twitter. Like, Dia, I'm not Crystal, I'm dark, I'm edgy, I'm an edgier Crystal. And she comes out dressed just like Crystal.
Because, like, I can see her as an edgier Crystal because, like, her entrance look and some of her other looks have been more, like, adding black to the outfits. But this was just very, like, Crystal Method.
Do you agree with her when it says it's not fair that she made her outfit, every part of her outfit from scratch, but because someone else with a better body came, they won?
It does kind of feel like this. Like, we're getting, like, some Valentina vibes coming up now. Because of how some of these queens just kind of came off safe or winning, I am kind of feeling like that's what it's going. Like, I don't think just because you made everything doesn't mean you deserve to be on top, but it does kind of feel like just having a good body is enough for people to be on top.
Question, did you think her doing Untuck was justified or okay, we get it?
Oh, her complaining about being safe?
Yeah.
I think I'm over it. I think if you're safe every week, then it just means you're doing things fine. But it's just like, you're not necessarily taking it to the next level. Like, it clearly means you're not doing anything wrong. It obviously means you're doing everything right. It's just for that challenge, it's not in your wheelhouse. So you just have to find the challenge that is, or like inspiration struck, because I think you're just staying too much in your comfort zone, which is fine until a certain point anyways. But the bigger game, right? You gotta like stay in as long as you can.
Alright, now what do you think about Maddie Morphosis, one of our bottom queens?
I don't know how anyone could have flopped this so hard. I don't know if it's with Maddie being a straight man, because when he was like, I got all these colors and I want to do a color block thing, and I'm like, it's it's so sloppy. And this is not color block. This is like patches. And I guess she said that too, but I was like, but it wasn't like cute patches, you know?
My problem was that Maddie, you had a sex doll, you had like a raggedy look. Why not just do like a raggedy Ann kind of shit?
I don't know, it's because Daya was doing the baby doll look.
Maybe. But you know, like, just do it better than Daya. Daya wasn't great.
Well, clearly she was safe.
Sex doll, yay or nay?
I didn't care for the sex doll. Like, I thought it could have been a cute idea, but not the way she did it.
I thought it would have been better. It would have been hard, but it would have been better if they were in the same exact outfits.
Yeah, why wouldn't? Because it was like, oh, then matching outfit. It was like, they should have been in like the same outfit.
Yeah, that way it wouldn't be so distracting because it would have been the same damn thing.
Done like a little pound cake situation of like actually putting the doll in drag too.
It would have been cool if Maddie was in warm colors and the doll was in cool colors.
Maybe, yeah. So it's just like, Maddie, how could you flop this? And then the Maddie and Jasmine drama in Untucked, I'm still unsure how it went from like, it started off with, we're each gonna do our own thing to like, oh, you think you're better than me? And I'm like, how did this conversation evolve into a fight?
I think it's just Jasmine not being able to read social cues. So like to Jasmine, it wasn't mean or vicious to say, I'm not even worried about you, I'm gonna beat you. And Maddie being like, well, that's kind of a bitchy thing to say, just because you're from New York doesn't mean you're better than me. So I think Jasmine couldn't read the cues and Maddie took it too personally because she was being sensitive being on the bottom.
To be fair though, Maddie, Jasmine can clearly dance. So you should be worried. But anyways, let's move on. The Willow Pill, I thought her outfit was super cute.
I thought it was awesome. I loved it so much. She just couldn't beat Lady Camden for me.
But for her to be safe was a little weird.
Well, like she said, maybe she had a lot of like, you know, tits and tats that we couldn't see. Like we always like miss all the misstitchings and like Michelle Visage clocks it.
Yeah, but I mean like, but like what she was going with like a childhood toy monster, it could have worked, but who knows, maybe we need that zoom in.
She could have been best friends and do a couple look with Daya.
Ugh, I mean, I see it. Then Bosco, I never know what to say about Bosco. She's the fashion queen, she's avant-garde, fucking hated the look.
When she said, I'm anime, and I'm like, just because you're blue?
I don't know, she said a whole bunch of shit, like Billy Idol, who I don't know who that is.
I thought Billie Eilish. No?
I think Idol.
The combs were ugly.
Everything was
Oh,
ugly.
she looked like Jelly Jiggler from Bobobo. No wonder she's anime.
Oh, I gotcha.
Mattel.
Then Deja Sky, which I was like,
Bitch on the bottom.
yeah, I didn't see goddess, I didn't see details, I didn't see anything. Like, but who knows? Because I like the gold part, but I did think they stood out on like a dress that's so matted. Why would you have like these shiny things over you?
I wish she like turned the gold dollies into like trimmings and lace for the dress. If you can sew, you can do that. You have the power.
It's weird because Deja can sew, but her outfits have never been that great.
Yeah.
Like, I guess she can sew, but she's just not fashion.
I think it's time for Deja to go.
I kind of am too. Then Angeria Van Michael's Paris or something like that. Oh my god, I loved her outfit.
It was so pretty.
It's like simple, but it was like ruffled everywhere, and the fans were in a good position. Like, I thought the fans were gonna go in the back, but when they're in the front, I was like, oh, interesting.
I know this is weird for me. I thought the tattoos really complimented the fans.
You know, I thought so too.
Oh my god.
I don't know, tattoos in fashion just makes it feel very modern.
Yeah.
Because that's such a taboo thing before, and now it's like, let's get over it.
Oh, the hair was nice. The modern hair.
Oh yeah, it just like, it didn't detract from the fans, that's why.
Yeah.
So the fans were going one way and you just don't want to mess with that. Then Georges came out in what I thought looked like a swimsuit with cookie cutter stars on them. Look, it's cute, but it was poorly constructed. It not even like an outfit. I thought for sure she was gonna be on the bottom with Maddie.
I believe we both thought like it was one of the ugliest outfits, hands down.
I think it's the second ugliest.
Yeah, nothing can beat Maddie.
Oh, right. Maddie.
Okay, I'm gonna say something controversial. I think Georges might have taken inspiration from Jasmine Kennedy with the stars.
I don't know. She always had the stars in mind.
Did she?
Yeah, because she was gonna have the purple outfit and then have stars on it to like contrast.
Oh, she looked like Grimace in that purple dress.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's so poorly.
I don't. That's so. It's a fabric.
I can't believe she won the whole fucking thing.
Lady Camden was robbed.
Oh, Lady Camden was like, she might have been robbed in the last one, but she was definitely robbed in this one. Then Carrie Colby, which when I first saw the outfit, I thought, oh, cute, right? Like in the workroom. And when she came out here, I thought, oh, she's like trash mermaid swimsuit.
Oh, that's
like
rude.
Like it looks like shit. It looks like she gathered the things that washed up a shirt and she thought, I'll just cover it from like, I was gonna say something, but I think it's a bit too cute. But like basically from like boob to pussy, right?
I think my theory is I think the rope like drooped down and shifted everything down because it didn't look as tight as it did on the mannequin.
Like it's too heavy, you think?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Carrie has to just keep in mind, right?
I love the hair and necklace though because
Yeah, but that's
I'm
not
a
what-
water bitch.
That's not what we're judging on.
That's what I'm looking at.
From the outfit that they made and how they accessorize.
So the bottom two is Jasmine Kennedy versus Maddie Morphosis and Minty, because Minty's dead to me.
I would have put Maddie and Deja.
Yeah, I don't know what they saw in Deja's. It was a nice color combination, I guess. And as we learned from UK versus the world, it's not that easy finding two fabrics that goes together. Share a hole.
Just two plain colors. And one of them was white, so you couldn't really go wrong.
Couldn't buck it up. Everything goes with white.
So they lip sync to Sugar Mama, and yes, of course, Jasmine kills it. I thought Maddie did put up a good fight, but it's basically a repeat of last week. Like, the other person did okay, but like the dancer was clearly like on point.
I'm so scared we're going to see Joy just make it top 4 because of the dancing.
I don't know, cause like Denali was a very good dancer, right?
Oh yeah.
But she got out on a slow song.
Oh, gotcha.
So if Georges or Jasmine has to do a slow song, then we'll have to see what happened.
The only thing Maddie had going for her is that she was lip syncing every word. Meanwhile, Jasmine Kennedy stopped to catch her breath after doing like a spectacular move.
Oh man, she was dying at the end of it. I've never heard a queen breathe so hard after that.
Sometimes I see Jasmine in makeup and I forget she's the one that talks too much.
Oh yeah, it's a drastic difference.
So next week we're going to have a acting challenge. So let's see you act out of a paper bag, Georges.
Well, now Georges just gets special treatment and she's just gonna win no matter what now.
Oh, she's gonna get the Christopher Sachi.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, are you looking forward to Daya bringing that up to Joe? You know.
Someone has to say it.
Oh my god, like George's fans are like the most annoyingest because they're like, if Daya comes to my girl, I swear to God. And like, what will you do, huh? What will you do?
Like, leave Daya alone. She's got a good point.
And with that, we'll say goodbye.
Until UK, I hate the goddamn ball. Why is there history, a pattern of it being the second fucking episode?
Hi, with hot takes we serve here at FunUntitled Incorporated, we found the one person who hates the ball.
Who likes the ball?
Everyone likes the ball.
No one likes the ball.
I'm Annie.
I'm Minty.
And this FunUntitled where we serve every podcast with an F you.
Fuck the ball.
Alright, what are your, like, in order, what challenges do you like? I'm sure we talked about this before, but there's the, sewing challenge, the
Sucks.
acting challenges, and the dancing challenges.
My favorite are the acting. Okay, maybe I'd put dancing first, then acting. Well, of course, Snatch Game is number one, right? And that goes without saying.
I mean, that's like some people just only watch Snatch Game. I'm sure all those celebrities are like, I don't watch a single episode of RuPaul unless I'm in it. That's how Paris Hilton got, made aware.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Probably not. I don't know. The ball is just my least favorite. Just because the looks are usually, I feel like when you have quantity, then you sacrifice quality. Like this week on RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World episode 2. Did we say that?
I don't know.
This was a terrible ball. I mean, season 14 was at least okay. I did not like season 13. I can't tell you season 12 because I hate the goddamn ball.
Fun fact though, I always hate the makeover challenges, so, that's your favorite. Whenever you get some smuck off the street and turn them to a drag queen.
Oh yeah, I mean I like it, but I don't like the judging.
I always just think the criteria is just like, who gives a shit? Yeah. And that one time, it was like, I don't see resemblance, but the winner clearly it looks exactly the same, so they won. I'm like, what kind of bullshit are you handing me?
Because I'll never understand why Brooklyn Heights and Prestige Tiara gets to look exactly the same except in two different colored dresses and like, yes. And I'm like, what?
But I like the ball just because like it shows their style. Although I don't know why nobody, Juju B, participated 4 times, Juju, and not learn how to sew a little.
Jew. Okay, so look, the 3 themes was Kitty Girl, Butch Queen. You wear it well.
And saw RuPaul's theme because RuPaul's ego wasn't inflated enough.
Butch Queen?
I don't know. Maybe that's what she's doing when she's in her bald look. She's being a butch queen.
I guess.
Here's the problem with balls. We, for the most part, ignore the first 2 and only look at the 3rd one. And I don't know how fair that is.
That is very true.
Like, I had to remember Pangina's heels with that weird, like, scrunchy look, and I'm just supposed to ignore the Sphinx cat nipples. Like, how is that fair? Also, I hated Pangina's second outfit, the Duck Hunter.
I thought that was okay.
The gun, I didn't look like a gun to me.
I mean, it didn't, but that's not the point. I mean, you kind of knew what it was.
I'm sorry, am I gonna give her a pass because I kind of knew?
Hey, she's in UK, and she's pretending to be the queen.
Yeah, I saw Cheryl Ho, and I kind of knew it was supposed to be a dress.
I'm so glad Cheryl Ho is gone.
You don't like Cheryl Ho?
I don't like any of the British queens.
Yeah, season 1 kind of suck ass.
You don't remember anything from season 1.
That's how I know they suck ass, because I remember a lot about Canada season 1.
That is true.
Oh my goodness. Christopher Sache should meet up with that other young queen. Wait, I think I'm thinking of the same person. Never mind. I was like, man, there's two really young queens in, I think, UK that like should meet. And then like they might be the same person.
They were both in season 3, so maybe they did meet. And then they got to the finale together. Yeah, I guess they had a lot of time already. I guess there's no point in bringing this up.
Shut the fuck up.
So, And then, of course, there's the very frustrating part of this episode was that the fact that Pangina Heels helped Bag of Chips a lot. And then during, like, the Untucked, Bag of Chip was like, I made the whole thing.
Hey, Bagger. You should have stayed off. You should have gotten an invitation and said no, because this is ruining your Snatch Game reputation. Like, everyone liked you because you were funny, and now that you're kind of coming off baddie. It doesn't look good when a white person basically have an Asian person make her dress.
Oh, snap. Asian sweatshop.
I wasn't gonna say it.
To be fair though, Pangina Heels did volunteer. But I'm like, cause even like Monique Hart gave Janny Jacquet the idea, and I'm like, why is anybody helping anyone? Like, no one has seen this show. Like, sewing challenges, nobody should help nobody. That's just the rule.
Yeah.
You're not Bianca Del Rio. She was the only one I've seen who actually was able to help people and still come out on top. There might have been one other person, but I can't remember, because most of the time, they usually end up on the bottom. Like, remember Veronica Green? She was helping a lot of people, and then she went home.
Yeah. Oh, Veronica Green had a Sailor Jupiter look. She can go with Monique to like an anime convention.
Yeah, I'm sure these are the two you want to see together.
A loud black woman and a tiny white boy who got COVID.
I just meant Luna and Sailor Jupiter.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we meant. Luna's a person, which I think she technically is.
She does have a hot human form. I would bang it.
Very Yoruichi.
If Artemis, the white cat, had a human form, game over.
How do you know Artemis doesn't have a human form?
Moving on. So yeah, everyone's looks kind of sucked this episode. I mean, we're not gonna go over all of them. Did you like Janny Jack's Egyptian cat?
I thought it was cute, actually. It's kind of obvious that Egyptians worship cats, but I did kind of agree with Michelle Visage where I could have asked for more cat features. Many of them did not have a tail. Was that weird?
What are you, a furry? Everyone knows furries always ask how long your tail is.
Well, that's a euphemism for penis size, that's why.
And that's not what Jack Film said.
You're gonna take Jack's Film's words over I, the creator of the furry scale.
Fair enough. God, that's weird out of context. So, yeah. Any other outfits you want to really talk about?
Let's see. Going down the list. No, because they all goddamn suck, and they can all go suck my ass.
Oh, wait. Who's your favorite kitty look? Because mine was definitely not Bag of Chips with her pink ass furry suit.
I thought it looked very Cheshire Cat.
Eh.
I like the skirt part, but honestly, you could just put that on anything. I guess if I had to pick a cat, maybe Pangina Heels. Cause it's so weird. It's just so weird.
Oh, wait. Favorite butch, don't think about it. Just say the first one that comes to mind.
I gotta read them all. Oh, I actually did like Blue Hydrania Strong Woman.
Oh,
That was cute.
yeah, the mustache.
Mustache.
I'm thinking of a really bad joke. I'll say it here, it kind of fits drag queens. What do you call a cow who's a drag queen that doesn't shave? I screwed it up. Edit this out. Moving on.
Brown cow stunning.
Yes, that's it. And for the ball, do you agree with the two tops being Janny Jack and Jimbo?
I do not think Janet Jack should have been on top because the Egyptian cat was a bit laxing. I did not get prisoner from the orange latex, and I think her you wear it well look was too simple. Like you basically just stuck a cape on a bodysuit, or I guess not bodysuit, but like a pantsuit.
Hey, maybe that's very hard to sew.
I mean, maybe, but you're gonna compare that to like Utica sleeping bag look? I mean, we're asking for excellence here.
How would you replace then on the top if not Janny Jack?
I'm kind of okay with Jimbo, although I did really hate her cat look.
Yeah.
But if I had to put someone else on top, it might have been Pangina Heels, to be honest.
Oh, damn. Yeah, get your wins now, non-native speakers, because when the acting challenge comes...
What do you call non-native speakers?
Well, like, they don't speak English first language.
Jimbo?
No, Pangina and, Janny Jack.
You don't know what they speak in Holland.
Yes, I do, because I tried to watch the damn Holland, and
What
it
do they
wasn't
speak?
English.
What was it?
Hollandese. Tom Hollandese.
Pretty sure it's Dutch.
Oh, I'm really bad with stuff like that.
No shit.
Anyways, the two on the bottom was Juju B and Cheryl Hole, but we all knew Cheryl Hole was in the hole. Pause for laughter. When all she did to try to save herself is, hey, Juju B been here 4 times. I'm in here twice. Vote for me.
Cheryl Ho, you shouldn't have even been invited. The fuck was UK versus the world thinking?
I'm sorry, Cheryl. You, from the beginning, shot yourself in the foot with 2 ugly fabric patterns.
God, I'm just like, it was Aristocat, then it was Tina Burner, and then I don't know what the hell the last one was.
So-
Fucking ugly.
Janny Jack and Jimbo, they danced to some RuPaul song because they didn't have the budget to buy another song. song.
I think it's like her very first song, but like remix, so now she can like resell it. But I'm like, anyone who heard that song is not gonna buy it.
It's so bad.
It's like, I'm just not a super big fan of electronic music. I think there's some that I do really like, but like most of the time, when it's just like one word being repeated over and over, it's like, I'm so fucking over this song. There's no lyricist to this.
When they honed in on the queens in the back lip syncing, I was like, man, I hope you guys got paid well.
They're not getting paid for shit.
Cause you guys never lip sync except like one or twice. You think they didn't slip Jujubee $5 to lip sync to the song?
Nah, I don't know.
That's how Jujubee keeps coming back.
She knows how to kiss ass.
Yes.
What was I gonna say?
That you love me.
No, you interrupted me. So Janet Jack wins, obviously. Like, obvious. Jimbo never really changes her outfit. She just, like, adjusts the outfit she's in now. And, like, that's fucking lazy.
She doesn't have a dancing outfit.
It doesn't matter. Go find something.
She didn't think she's gonna be on the top this much.
No one did. Nah, I'm sure a lot of people did. Janet Jack sends Cheryl Ho home. Okay, there's always the bigger game to play, right? Anyone who sends Jujubee home is, like, gonna be hunted down on Instagram and Twitter and all the other social medias because everyone loves Jujubee. But I will admit, Jujubee has not been showing up. Like, her All-Star Season 5 presence was so strong, but here she's very weak.
Man, you know how hard it is to get close, past UK borders? You gotta put it in a little boat, ship it out, hope that you get it.
Find the Brexit sign.
God damn. I mean, okay, look, Janet Jack, when you in the beginning was like, oh, so I guess we're just going to do it by alliances now because clearly I was better. And I was like, Janet Jack, no offense, I think I literally saw someone do the whole outfit change and fuck up just like how you did.
God, I want to remember who that was.
Yeah, like one lackluster outfit change after another because you had to keep it in. Oh well. Someone in the comments, put it down. See if you win Drag Race trivia.
What's also hard is that a lot of times you'll watch like Bob the Drag Queen and Trixie Mattel, they do the pit stop, the web series that's on YouTube, and they always talk about like this kind of thing. And they always say like alliances are super fine, which I didn't really agree with, but then they kind of said like, even if you like vote out the one who you thought was the strongest competition, not necessarily the one who did the worst, you're still beating the best. Like even if you kept Jujubee just to be like, oh, I want to like, have like strong competitor towards the end, it's like you flop one day, you're gone. This doesn't make a difference. Even if you did like the second worst, it's like you shouldn't have been second worst. I mean, I'm still not over Relaxa Talks, but it's a different idea.
All I will say is that Janet Jack not voting off Jujubee saved her social media after her bitching in the first, minute.
Yeah, but when you're first watching, you're kind of thinking, yeah, it should be based on like how you're doing, right? But there's also like there's a bigger game to this.
It depends how you play.
You know what's funny? I was watching Monique Exchange talk to Alaska about like Save the Queens and who gets out first, and they said, oh, getting out first is like iconic. Like you can name a bunch of queens who got out first, but you can't name a single queen that got out second. Honestly, it's very true. I can't really name a second queen that left. The only one I can think of is Nikki Doll.
Oh god, I was gonna say Rock'em Sakura, but you know what? It was Nikki Doll.
Yeah, Rock'em Sakura was third, right? It was Dahlia Sin, then Nikki Doll, then Rock'em Sakura.
I miss you, Nikki Doll.
I know, I want to say an all-stars. Just such good fashion and good makeup.
She just needs to know English.
Well, I'd be okay with not knowing English.
Well, next week, I believe we're gonna get a dancing challenge, a lip sync musical.
Musical! I love musicals.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I had a weird flashback to the rats.
What about the circus one?
What about the circus one?
That was pretty good.
Agree to disagree.
Fuck you. The rats one was suck.
And this is where we ended. Thanks for joining us, and join us next week for a review of episode 3. Like and subscribe so that way I can afford to hire a new partner.
Screw you.